Humanity has reached for the stars, but on our journey through space, something else found us. Many of our own have been taken into captivity, becoming the subject of their vile experiments. Ship after ship, soldier after soldier, all lost to the tides of war. As final measure, humanity sends his bravest into the very heart of the invasion.
Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to the adventures of Captain Starshot. This is a student created game that is currently free in this early access. It's on early access on Steam, but it's currently free to play with. It is by Double Door Games and published by Double Door Games and Breda University of Applied Sciences. It's very early on, but it's interesting. It's got like 2D top-down shooter mechanics in it, but also you're both in space and then you get onto spaceships and try to collect things. Again, very, very basic right now. There's not a whole lot to it. I will say one thing: there's a seed actually that you can mess with, I guess. Although I don't know if it'll let me. Let's see if I can do a large number. 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. I can. Hey, how about that? No, I can't. 5,000 is the highest it will let me go. Whatever. Anyway, randomize. There you go. There's our seed, 4572. So you can see exactly what I will see in the procedural generation as we go. I will say one thing offhand at the beginning here. The keyboard and mouse controls are terrible. They are absolutely horrendous. They're good on as far as the ground combat is concerned, but when you're in your ship, it's the worst I've ever seen in a game of this type. So be forewarned before you jump in, because the first thing they'll do is pop me into my ship, and it controls terribly. So let's hit play. And you can see we have like 4 sectors that we can go through, and then there's various.
Captain Starshot, you are approaching the alien fleet. We've picked up an unknown signal nearby. Board one of their ships and track the signal back to its source.
So each one of these signals is a ship that we need to board. We need to attack and take down its defenses and then board the ship. You can see over here the key to what we're doing. Like if I go to the green one, it's Miracle of Life, infiltrate, take the medical supplies. The other one is serve, protect, infiltrate, and install defensive tech. So you can see all that. You got to do at least one of them to unlock the warp point. You can get some intel for the warp point. So here's what I mean by how terrible this thing controls. I am barely touching WASD, and look at how my ship is going. It's very, very rough. That said, it's still very early, so I get that they have still a long way to go with it. But holy crap, holy crap! It's bad enough that I was like really debating whether or not I wanted to even do a video on it, because I knew I would be belly aching about it throughout the whole video. But right now we're trying to take on the defenses on this thing. And you can't stop either, which is just another thing. That's another bugbear I have with games like this, where it's like you're out in. Okay, so we got this down, so I can hold down space, the board. When you're flying around in 2D space like that, and you can't stop your ship, so you can catch your breath or anything, you're constantly moving all the time. Alright, so now we got aliens to fight, and we've got our crew with us. Our crew is sort of randomly picked every time we go into a place. Except for our captain. Captain Shoreshot's always there. Up there, Miles Bond has died. So you can see up in the top corner, like how much health our guys have, and as they take damage, they die. But then once we come back onto this ship again, or we go onto another ship, we'll have a different crew with us. I think they maintain the number of crew that you had. So if I had 3, I'll get 2 additional crew members. I'm not sure, because sometimes I've had just my captain, and then suddenly I'll come down to a ship again, and I'll have another crew with me. Also, on these ships, you can find additional crew to help you. They show up as like little blue, whatchamajigits, like stars, I guess. The best way I can. Oh, there, Buck Brown has died. At least it wasn't Buck Rogers. It is a little bit difficult to spacebar to leave the ship. So we've done everything on the ship. Oh, here we go. Tad McCarter joined my squad. Yeah, that's the little blue stars there. So I guess we've done everything on the ship because it's telling me to leave now. So let's do that. Yeah, but see, there was still another place that we could have gone there. I don't know. I guess I gathered all the whatever I needed for the quest. I guess that's what that was. So, all right, we'll go to the warp point to go to the next sector. The Trophius sector. We've got Miracle of Life, Serve and Protect, and Weapons of War. Infiltrate and obtain the weapon cache. Let's try for the weapon cache. That's usually a harder ship to deal with, as far as the defenses go. But you can also pick up equipment for your characters as well. Like I picked up boots at one point. Oh, this is shielded. Ooh. I gotta hit the shield generator there, knock the shield down, and then I can destroy the things. And the other thing is, you'll see I have crew up in this mode as well, up on the top left. They can get injured as we take damage to the ship as well, so I can actually lose them before we even get down onto the ship here. And then every so often it does that thing. I don't know. I think they're trying to like. There's definitely a comic book aesthetic going on here, and I'm cool with that. I just don't. I'm not cool with the game randomly just like making random noises. That's the only thing that is a little bit annoying. Hopefully that's something you can turn off at some point in the future. Alright, there we go. Infiltrate and obtain the weapon cache. You see now I have a different crew member with me who's only got 1 point of health. Oh, that's the end of her. Bradbury. Come on now. I'm gonna hit this guy. There we go. And we picked up whatever that was. Oh, it was a key. Okay. Oh, and here's a crew member. Alright, so what does the key do for me? So I've never obtained a key before. So I don't know. I guess maybe there's a box around here or something that I can use it on. Do not know. All I know is there's nothing in this room. Maybe there's another. Maybe there's a door I can unlock. Oh, taking damage. Not good. Oh, there's our other guy died again. Losing crew members. They're all red shirts, even though they're not wearing red. Go. He's down with counts. And we're actually down to 4 hit points out of 6, so not great. That was another key. Still don't know. Team weapon cache. I have not found what they refer to here. There's no other doors either. Gotta be something. Here's a door down here. Alright, never mind. Take it back. There are more doors. There's an eyeball to be obtained. Oh yeah, I got another big area here. Having a crew member would be fantastic right about now. Oh, we're taking damage. Things are exploding as well, looks like. In a way, having just yourself... Oh, there's a crew member. In a way, just having yourself is a little bit easier, because you can dodge a little bit better. Because the crew member's always kind of hanging back a little bit. But I still don't see what to use these keys on. Like, we've completed the task, but I don't see what to use the key on. I got 2 keys here. Like, what does this do? It didn't open any doors. I don't see any boxes. I mean, there's boxes, but I'm not getting any prompt to interact with them, so I have no idea what that's all about. I can't open any of those things. Like, you'd think there would be like a locked box somewhere where I can just be like, alright, let's now unlock that. But I do not see anything. Alright, well then we'll leave, I guess. Or not. I'm hitting spacebar to leave, but it's like, nope, you're not leaving now. And now we're leaving, I guess. Very weird. Alright, but we're carrying the keys with us, so I guess we'll have a place for them later. Once we go through the portal here, I guess. Alright, Sector 3. I guess we can do the serve and protect since we haven't done that one yet. You can see they're all about the same. You know what I mean? They're very, very interchangeable right now. You're just picking stuff up and you're picking one thing up versus another thing up. That's all it is. Just fetch quests. Really. So freaking hard to control. If you're thinking, Why don't you just slow down and stuff? I can't. There is no just slow down and stuff. Literally, this is like the slowest I could go. As soon as I hit the button, you go top speed at whatever angle it had you at. It's down. Alright, there we go. Oh, Holly Rogers Quid joined my squad. A couple big dudes to deal with. And their eyeballs. Yeah, that's down. Something I can interact with. You would think with the green light it'd be something you can interact with, but it's certainly not. This thing, anything? Nothing's happening there. Oh, Holly Rogers Quid has already died. See, it'd be right around this time that it would be great if you had like bombs or something, but no, you ain't got nothing. Ain't got nothing that I know about. Oh, that that eye was obscured by the pop outs. All right, well, you can see here what the Adventures of Captain Starshot is all about. That is literally the entire game. There's nothing more to it. There might be like a boss battle or something if we get past up to the fourth thing there. I have no idea. I haven't gotten that far. So yeah, this is what you got so far. But I mean, the game is free and it is in early access, and it is very early at that at that breath. And it's designed and made by my students, so you gotta give some leeway there. What they've done is actually pretty compelling here. It's a very tiny game right now, but it's got heart. It just needs some really good technical improvements and with the mechanics and stuff. And but I could see it. Once they kind of flesh out, they get like a very good baseline going. So I could see this being a really cool thing, especially like the comic book sort of style they're going for and whatnot. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, all things considered, friends. This is The Adventures of Captain Starshot. It is by Double Door Games and published by Double Door Games and Breda University of Applied Sciences. It is out on Steam in early access, and it's currently free, so you can download and play it for yourself and see exactly what I'm seeing here. As always, I will leave links down in the description so you can do your own due diligence. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.